Hello everybody, Alex here on Daily Pips. I took a little bit of a break for the Thanksgiving holiday, so I closed out the trades I was in. Thankfully they all ended up pretty positive, but I haven't put any new ones in. I still have to take a peek at the charts, but I'll show you how the ones I had in went. This is for the British pound, Japanese yen. These green lines represent my entry and exit points into the market. So I saw that it had stopped down to a bit of resistance here, and this is the hour chart, by the way. So I put in my buy orders, and then as it made its way up, I saw that it had a possible point of resistance. Or, excuse me, I might have said this was resistance. This is support. It reached this level of support, and as it made its way up, I saw this potential area of resistance, which it did end up turning around at. So on its way up, I sold half of my position, which I believe in total it was just 2,000. So I sold 1,000 here and then another 1,000 here for a couple dollars profit. So that was good. It was a overall positive trade, and it brought me a little bit closer back to that $500 mark, which I started out at. Next up, the New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Again here, I made a purchase at this line of support, and again on the 1 hour chart here. So it did take an upturn, but then did regress, went back up. I went ahead and sold off there because it was nearing the tip of this price here, so I figured might as well take the profit while I can. I sold off half the position, changed my stop loss to break even, so I locked in the profits I had from this trade. And as this started to drop back down, I went ahead and sold it off at a slight profit, so not a loss. But it looks like the overall trend did continue up, so I could have stayed in the market, but I didn't really feel like watching it. I was away seeing family for Thanksgiving, so I was happy to take what I could get here. Also, by the way, this orange line that's new on the chart is an exponential moving average set to a period of 200. I was reading up some things on it and how a lot of major banks, brokerages watch it, how it can be some support here, as you can see, and also resistance. So I've slapped it on my chart, and I think I'll keep it there for a while just to see how it interacts with the market as I watch my charts. Now this last one is the USD Canadian dollar trade, and up here I got stop lossed a couple times. I think I lost some money, but I was very confident that it was going to move back down. If we change over to the daily, there's clear resistance here. Tested a couple times. It wasn't making it past this price, and it was showing that because it just wasn't showing clear in either direction. So I did stay in this trade, and actually I bought a 2,000 unit position kind of low, kind of down here. So then I think right up here when it was peaking again and showing that it wasn't going to break through, I upped that to be a total of 3,000 units. I invested in a sell on this combination, and it turned out to be a really fortunate move because this morning it took this very steep drop, which actually didn't just make a couple pips, it put my overall account back in the positive of over 500. And so from here to down there where I sold the first 1,000 units, that's a 91 pip move. So I was very fortunate to catch that one. I still have 2,000 on the line. One of the reasons I sold there was because I saw this possible level of support here. And a little bit over here, but not so much. Actually, yeah, more back here. It's a little, we'll go back, look at it on the daily chart. There we go, it's nice and clear now. So there's definitely some support going on here, there, and there. So I went ahead and sold 1,000 units of my 3,000 position to lock in some of that profit, and I did move the stop loss to, I think, 50 cents, 50 cents above break even. So even if this totally reverses and takes the opposite direction, I will still have profits locked in from this large move. If it does totally reverse and hit the stop loss, I'll probably sell off sometime before then. But even if it did, I think that would put me slightly below the 500 mark. But right now, the total equity of my account is $511 if I had sold this off right now. I think there's absolutely potential for it to keep moving down. There's stronger support here than anywhere in between. So I'm really hoping to catch that last 100, even just 100 or so pips. If this continues to move down, that would be a good turnout. And I might end up changing this to a trailing stop loss, but we'll see. I'm just going to let this ride for now. So I'm Alex. This has been episode 5, I believe, of Daily Pips, coming back from a little break over Thanksgiving. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.